dripping from the trees, just like the tears are falling from my cheeks. And the lonesome trains are moving down the track, just like her, it ain't coming back. She left me here without any warning on a cold, gray Kentucky morning. I need a cup of coffee with a shot of cream to wake me from this awful dream. When I went to sleep, she was by my side, and I didn't know she wasn't satisfied. Well, she left me here without any warning on a cold, gray Kentucky morning. And all the time, she never said a word. I guess I should have known from what I never heard. Now I'm waking up, but without my darling, on a cold, cold, gray Kentucky morning. And I'm walking beside it in my sleep. And I'm thinking about drowning my sorrow, 'cause I don't wanna have to face tomorrow. She left me here without any warning on a cold, gray Kentucky morning. She never said a word. I guess I should have known from what I never heard. But now I'm waking up without my darling on a cold, cold, gray Kentucky morning. On a cold, cold, gray Kentucky morning. Daddy didn't like trouble, but if it came along, everyone that knew him knew which side that he'd be on. He never was a hero or this county's shining light, but you could always find him standing up for what he thought was right. He'd say, "You've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You've got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string. Never compromise what's right and uphold your family name. You've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything." Now we might have been better off or on the bigger house if Daddy'd done more giving in or a little more backing down. But we always had plenty just to live in his advice. Whatever you do today, you'll have to sleep with tonight. He'd Say you've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You've got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string. Never compromise what's right and uphold your family name. You've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. I know that things are different and they were in Daddy's day, but I still believe what makes a man really hasn't changed. You've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You've got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string. Never compromise what's right and uphold your family name. You've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Than once she's left me on the side of the road. The older she gets, the slower we go. But there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. She needs a carburetor, a set of plug wires. She's riding me around on 4-ball tires. The wipers don't work and the horn don't blow, but there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. I've got 16 speakers crossing my back dash, a little bobbing dog watching everybody pass. Dual antennas whipping in the wind. Oh, there ain't a country station that I can't tune in. She ain't a Cadillac and she ain't a Rose, but there ain't nothing wrong with a radio. Last night, out of date tags and no tail lights. He said I ought to run you in, but I'm letting you go because there ain't nothing wrong with your radio. Got the best looking gal in my hometown. I asked her last time that I took her out, honey, tell me what it is that makes you love me so. She said there ain't nothing wrong with your radio. Crossing my back dash, a little bobbing dog watching everybody pass. Dual antennas whipping in the wind. Now there ain't a country station that I can't tune in. She ain't a Cadillac and she ain't a Rose, but there ain't nothing wrong with a radio. Now she ain't a Cadillac and she ain't a Rose, but there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. Walked the straight and narrow and I've worn a rebel's brand. Sometimes I've had to go without for being my own man. I've rallied to the cause when I knew the cause was right. Yes, I've cut against the grain, but I've kept my peace of mind. And I wouldn't have across my heart. Sticky to my guns, paid me so to bought. Holding to my honor, no matter what the cost. And I wouldn't have it any other way. If there's a price for being me, well, that's what I'll have to pay. And I'll take the good and bear the bad until my dying day. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll take the good and bear the bad until my dying day. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. No, I wouldn't have it any other way. We got a problem we can't get around. It's gotten too big to just tear down. We built a wall out of thin air. Now I'm over here and you're over there. I'm afraid that there's no two ways to it. This could be our undoing. Can't raise the ceiling, can't lower the floor. The only thing left is to build a door. Door ain't nothing but a way to get through a wall, that's all. A window won't work and a ladder stretched that tall, it might fall. You get a hammer and I'll get a saw, and we'll give this a wall what for. What we need between you and me is a door. Get sweaty, might get dirty. A couple of splinters would be well worth it. Hang it right here, level and plumb, and we'll shake hands on a job well done. Once that door's standing open, we'll get some communication going. We'll reach out and the next thing you know, this wall will come down like Jericho. Nothing but a way to get through a wall, that's all. A window won't work and a ladder stretched that tall, it might fall. You get a hammer and I'll get a saw, and we'll give this a wall what for. What we need between you and me is a door. To get through a wall, that's all. A window won't work and a ladder stretched that tall, it might where the night is neon blue. Surrounded by strangers, she don't know the dangers one drink could lead her to. And if she falls, it's all my fault for doing a good woman wrong. I can't be far behind her, oh Lord help me find her before my angel is gone. Looking for my blue angel, the same one that flew from my arms last night. If you see my blue angel, tell her that heaven without her feels like hell tonight. Last night when she left, I told myself that she wouldn't go too far. Now I'm not so sure how long her tears could last in a stranger's arms. She's wounded, I know, and feeling so low. She could fall at any time, and I don't know what I'd do if I were to lose that precious angel of mine. Looking for my blue angel, the same one that flew from my arms last night. If you see my blue angel, tell her that heaven without her feels like hell tonight. Yes, tell her heaven without her feels like hell tonight. Before the sun comes up, toss a lunchbox into a pickup truck. A long, hard day sure ain't much fun, but you gotta get it started if you wanna get it done. Just set your mind and roll up your sleeves. You're working on a working man's PhD. Your heart in your hands and the sweat on your brow, you build the things that really make the world go around. If it works, if it runs, if it lasts 4 years, you can bet your bottom dollar it was made right here. With pride and honor and dignity from a man with a working man's PhD. Now there ain't no shame in a job well done, from driving a nail to driving a truck. As a matter of fact, I'd like to set things straight. A few more people should be pulling their weight. If you want a cram course in reality, you get yourself a working man's PhD. Quitting whistle blows and the dust settles down, there ain't no trophies or cheering crowds. You'll face yourself at the like a caged up tiger, she's a pacing the floor. Oh, the night is young and the moon is full, and she just can't resist when she feels the pull. She's got a restless spirit that she can't control, and when she gets like this, I gotta let her go. She hears a call all over the wild, everyone once in a while. She lets down her hair, she's gotta get somewhere she can turn it loose and howl. I know what's in store, Katie bar the door, but she winks at me and smiles. She's in a foot stomping, honky tonkin', love making state of mind. So excuse me, y'all, I gotta answer the call of the wild. If there's ever been a lady, well, baby, just more of a woman at times like this. Now don't you worry about baby stepping out of line. Yes, she drives me crazy, but it suits me fine. Oh, she's a hard to handle, so I hold on tight, and Lord knows I got my hands full tonight. She hears a call all over the wild, everyone once in a while. She lets down her hair, she's gotta get somewhere she can turn it loose and howl. I know what's in store, Katie bar the door, but she winks at me and smiles. She's in a foot stomping, honky tonkin', love making state of mind. So excuse me, y'all, I gotta answer the call of the wild. She hears a call all over the wild, everyone once in a while. She lets down her hair, she's gotta get somewhere she can turn it loose and howl. I know what's in store, Katie bar the door, when she winks at me and smiles. She's in a foot stomping, honky tonkin', love making state of mind. So excuse me, y'all, I gotta answer the call of the wild. I said, pardon me, y'all, I gotta answer the call of the wild. Oh, the stars are out and the moon is high. Over your shoulder, shining like a neon halo in your hair, dancing in slow motion to music only you and I can hear. and I'm falling again like I always do. That's what happens when I hold you. That's what happens when I hold you. I lose my breath and I can't speak. I never tasted love this sweet, and every time it feels brand new. That's what happens when I hold you. That's what happens when I hold you. Now I'm wide awake and I'm dreaming still, lost in the moment. All I can do is simply ride the tide. Oh, sweet surrender, I couldn't stop this going under if I tried, and I'm falling again like I always do. That's what happens when I hold you. That's what happens when I hold you. I lose my breath and I can't speak. I never tasted love this sweet, and every time it feels brand new. That's what happens when I hold you. 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 I've called from every rundown phone booth in Atlanta, Georgia, trying to find someone to tell me where you've gone. I begged and pleaded with your mama till she gave me this number. Honey, we can work it out. Just come on home. 'Cause there's a whole lot of love on the line, and all I need is the chance to change your mind. Don't hang up the phone, 'cause everything's not wrong. Think about it, baby. There's a whole lot of love on the line. All this distance that's come between us is gone far enough. And now I know that closer to you is where I belong. And the feeling I'm feeling inside is what I'm trying to send through these wires. Oh, darling, who cares who's right or who's wrong? 'Cause there's a whole lot of love on the line, never be seen together at night on a crowded street. I may never reach across your body to kill the light when you're asleep. Maybe I'll never watch you dressing, or won't sound too familiar on the phone. But I can touch your hand accidentally and take that moment home. That's as close as I'll get to loving you, even though there's nothing else I'd rather do. I can dream, I can hope, I can scheme, but still I know that's as close as I'll get to loving you. I won't be there when you need holding, but I'm sure that he can pull you through. But I can sing this